Everyone, this is Miss Govold, and today we'll be reviewing proportional relationships. You will have 4 tasks to do. This is an example of it, so hopefully you understand your job by the end of this video. So we have a story, and the story involves making rice. We're going to represent this proportional relationship on a table, on a graph, and then we're going to answer some questions on the right. So let's start reading the story. A recipe says that 2 cups of dry rice will serve 6 people. Make a table to see how many people I can serve for each amount. On the table, you'll see X and Y. But there's no problem because we know what X and Y's are. X is the number of cups and Y is the number of people served. Okay, so then you also have more information. You have 2 cups serves 6 people. So then on the table, I'm going to change this to my pencil. We have 2, which is the number of cups, and then we know that it serves 6 people. To find the number of people that serve 3 cups, we need to know the unit rate. In this case, the unit rate is the constant of proportionality K. And if you remember from the last lesson, K equals Y over X. So that means that I have to divide 6 by 2. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. That's my constant of proportionality, and I'm going to write it down here. K equals 3. I can use the constant of proportionality to find the other values. I can just multiply this by the constant of proportionality, and I get 9. Times 3, get 12. Times 3, 30. Times 3, 36. If I want to go reverse and I want to find the number of cups, I'm going to divide by 3. That will give me 15. From the class, we know that the equation for a proportional relationship is of the form Y equals K, the constant of proportionality, times X. So for this case, it will be Y equals 3 times X. Independent and dependent variable. The dependent variable is my Y, and the independent variable is always X. So let's write it down here. Independent variable is X, which is the number of cups. Dependent variable is Y, which is the number of, what is this? People. All right, so in my graph, I'm gonna write it down, number of cups, number of people. And now I'm gonna use my table to fill it out. So it says 2, 6, I can use also my constant of proportionality. 1 is to 3, 2 to 6, 3 to 9, 4 to 12, 5 to 15. And if I keep going, I can see now this pattern, which is a linear relationship. And it starts on 0, 0. And we'll talk about that in class next. Now, the last thing I have to do is to write my own question, something I can answer with information given here. So I can say how many people I can serve with, let's say, 100 cups. And all I have to do is 2 times 3. 100 times 3 will be 300. So my answer is 300 people. Okay. So that's my demo. Your job now is to work on all this, okay? So the snowfall. So I'm gonna give you some information on each one of them. In this case, the snowfall has all the information right here on the graph. So it says snow is starting to fall. It is expected to accumulate blank inches every 4 hours. So how do you get this? Well, let's look at the graph for this, because the graph has that information, okay? So the same thing with swimming penguins. Swimming penguins has some information, but oh, I can see it right here. It has an equation, all right? So you're gonna use the equation for that. So we know that this is the concept of proportionality, right? So you're gonna use it to fill out the table, all right? So, and it says here, a colony of penguins swims blank miles each day. So we're talking about how many days, which is 1. Each day is 12 miles, okay? So I'm giving you a little bit of clue. So you're gonna fill out the graph and the rest. Winter Cell has the information on the table. You can see it right here, so we can fill it out really easily. And hot cocoa has that information also on the table, okay? So be careful. This one has fractions, but no problem. We have to work on that. Once you finish all these 4 situations, you can take a picture or do a screenshot of your work if you are doing it in your iPad, or picture of your work and turn it into Schoology. And that's it. Bye-bye.